Modern Horizons 3 inspired me to build a Modern deck. It's just the main board, not the sideboard, since I've been out on Modern for so long. I'm not sure what the meta is, but I'm going to give you that main deck coming right up. Hey, thanks for joining me here at Wizards Whimsy. I'm your host, Patrick. We're looking at a Modern energy deck. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, I've not played Modern for 4 or 5 years. Not even sure 100% what the meta is. I do know that there is something to do with grief and discard, but I played Modern Horizons 3 pre-release, and I was like, I wonder how an energy deck would do. So I came up with one. It's blue-red, is it? And let's go ahead and go through that deck list real quick. Hey, let's go ahead and shoot through those lands real quick. We're running 4 Scalding Tarns, 4 Wooded Foothills, 4 Steam Vents, 3 Snow-Covered Mountains, 2 Snow-Covered Islands, and 4 Aether Hubs. Whenever Aether Hub enters the battlefield, you get 1 energy. You can tap it to add a colorless, or you can tap it, pay an energy, and add 1 mana of any color. For the creatures, we're running 15 creatures. Running 4 Aetherwork Renegade, 2 Amped Raptor, 3 Cyclops Superconductor, 2 Volatile Storm Drakes, and 4 Whirler Virtuoso. Now, let's go ahead and go through those cards. Aether Torch Renegade, he's a 3-drop, 2 generic, and a red. And when he enters the battlefield, you get 4 energy. You may pay 2 energy and tap him, and he deals 1 damage to a target creature. Or you can pay 8 energy, tap him, and he'll deal 6 damage to target player. Whirler Virtuoso, when he enters the battlefield, you get 3 energy. And you may pay 3 energy to create a colorless Thopter artifact creature token. You can do this at any time with the energy, so you can do it on your opponent's end step, so you have a flyer to get in and attack with, or to create as a blocker. Volatile Storm Drake, he's from Modern Horizons 3. He's a 2-drop, 1 in a blue. Flying hexproof from activated and triggered abilities. When Volatile Storm Drake enters the battlefield, you exchange control of him and target creature an opponent controls. If you do, you get 4 energy. Then sacrifice that creature unless you pay an amount of energy equal to its mana value. So it's just a good way to remove something big and nasty off of the field. Cyclops Superconductor, he's a 3-drop, 1, a blue, and a red. He has prowess. When Cyclops Superconductor enters the battlefield, you get 3 energy. When he dies, you may pay 3 energy. When you do, Cyclops Superconductor deals damage equal to its power to any target. Amped Raptor has first strike. He's a 2-drop, 1 and a red. When he enters the battlefield, you get 2 energy. Then, if you cast it from your hand, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card. You may cast that card by paying an amount of energy equal to its mana value rather than paying its mana cost. Now, one thing that you got to look out for is that all your lands that you're exiling, they do stay exiled. So you got to be careful with that. And that's the creature base. There's 15 of them. Artifacts, we're running 8 artifacts. 4 Dynavolt Tower, we're running 4 Izzet Generatorium. We'll go ahead and go through those real quick. Izzet Generatorium is a 2-drop, a blue and a red artifact. If you would get 1 or more energy, you get that many plus 1 instead. And it has tap, draw a card, activate only if you've paid or lost 4 or more energy this turn. Dynavolt Tower, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, you get 2 energy. You can tap, pay 5 energy. Dynavolt Tower deals 3 damage to target creature or player. Aether Revolt is the 1 enchantment that we're running. We're running 4 copies of it. And it's what inspired me to create an energy deck. It was a top performer at pre-release, and this is what it is. It's a 4-drop enchantment, 2 generic and 2 red. It has Revolt. As long as a permanent you control left the battlefield this turn, if a source you control would deal non-combat damage to an opponent, or a permanent an opponent controls, it deals that much damage plus 2 instead. Whenever you get one or more energy, Aether Revolt deals that much damage to any target. So as we're generating that energy, we're pinging for 1, and if we had a permanent leave the battlefield, fetch land, creature, anything like that, that energy stacks up and will actually deal more damage. So whenever you get 1 energy, it'll deal 3 damage instead of just the 1. We're running 12 instants, 4 Aether Spike, 4 Galvanic Discharge, and 4 Tune the Narrative. Aether Spike is 1 in a blue. Choose target spell. You get 2 energy. Then you may pay any amount of energy and counter that spell unless its controller pays 1 for each energy paid this way. Galvanic Discharge is 1 red. Choose target creature or planeswalker. You get 3 energy. Then you may pay an amount of energy. Galvanic Discharge deals that much damage to that permanent. Tune the Narrative. 1 blue. Draw a card, you get 2 energy. The theme is to get Aether Revolt out and start casting your spells, getting energy, pinging your opponent. Hopefully you can have a permanent leave the battlefield and start bolting them for 1 energy. You get 2 energy, you're doing 4 damage. So hopefully that just stacks up and you're able to just kind of snowball once you get Aether Revolt out. I know it's a 4-drop, so you're looking at earliest of going off is probably turn 5. It might be too slow. So you do have a little bit of counter magic, and you do have some removal, as well as whether it's Galvanic Discharge or the Storm Drake. That you do have ways of removing things off of the board or taking them away from your opponent. So hopefully that works. And you're able to get Aether Revolt out. You do have draw built into the deck with Tune the Narrative. So that's my deck list for energy, and I got to thinking about it, and I actually have an infinite combo, but it's in a different color that deals with energy. And if that's something you'd like to hear about, leave a comment, let me know, and I'll make sure to post that maybe in a short, or if you want a longer video explaining it, I'll be more than happy to do that. Thanks for checking out this deck tech. It really means a lot to me that you took the time to look at it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, like button, and leave a comment. Let me know what your thoughts are, something that I can do better, how I can make the deck better, or if there's any kind of deck techs you want me to do, or any kind of cards you want me to go over, or any kind of janky stuff that you want to see me do that has to do with Magic the Gathering. You just leave a comment and let me know. Until next time, keep slinging those spells.